Welcome to Tabarak Educational Platform. Welcome to my dear students. I'm teacher Shrouq for grade 5. Today we are going to talk about first conditional questions. You have to identify the first conditional questions and you have to understand the first conditional question form. And finally, we have to complete some sentences with using first conditional. Now look at these two pictures here. What's happening here? The boy cannot sleep. So what is the result? He will go to watch TV. So the question, will the boy watch TV if he doesn't sleep tonight? The answer, yes, he will. So what is the result? The boy will watch TV because he cannot sleep. But when we want to make first conditional question, you have to start with will or if. Let's see the next one. Now, first conditional question form. We usually make equations in the first conditional by changing will or won't clause, but if a clause stay the same. Look at the table. If a clause and will won't clause. I will start with if. If you go shopping in supermarkets, will you find what you need? Question mark. So we start with what? With if, subject, you go, the verb in case of present simple, and shopping in the supermarket, comma. Notice that we have to add comma here when we start with if. Plus this question is, will you find what you need? And the question mark. Also we can start with will or want if you want. So I said, will you go to sleep if you get tired? What is the difference between two sentences here? Here we add comma, but here no need for comma because we start with will. So will you subject, go verb to sleep, if you subject get tired. The answer it could be yes I will or no I won't. Now remember when we talk about first conditional, I told you that you should start with if or will. So I said if, subject, verb in case of present simple, plus comma, plus subject, will, want, and verb 1. This is not for a question. This is for how to write sentence in case of first conditional. This is not a question. This is what? This is a sentence. Or you can start with will or want plus subject plus verb, but here we start with what? With if. But the first conditional question form, we have two ways. You can start with will or you can start with if. Let's see. When we start with will, you have to add subject, verb 1 plus if plus subject plus verb in case of present simple. And remember, subject means she, he, it, we, you, I, any name. Okay, this is the subject. So see the sample here. Will you, the subject, walk, the verb 1, to school if the bus doesn't come soon? And the question mark. What I wrote after bus? Doesn't, not don't, doesn't. Or you can start with if, subject, verb, present simple, comma. If you start your sentence or your question with if, you should add comma. But if you start with will, no comma. So what is the differences between these two sentences? The form the same, but here no need for comma when you start with will, and here you should add comma when you start your sentence with if. Will, the subject and verb 1, and the question mark. Example here, if they find their pole, comma, if they find their pole, will the boys play football? Question mark. Okay, see at the pictures here. I gave you two pictures and I will give you two ways to ask the question in case of present, in case of first conditional. So the question is, will Ali swim if it rains outside? This is the question. I start with what? With will, subject Ali, swim, verb 1, if it rains. Rains, present simple, you should add as with what? It, he, she. outside question mark. Or you can say, if it rains outside, comma, will Ali swim? The answer no, he won't, because it's rain, because it rains, so he will not swim. Okay, to be sure that you understand, so please follow me with these examples and guess your answer. What is the answer? It will be, okay? So you can answer by yourself after check your answers with me. Will Sally wash the dishes if she make the dinner? What you should write? Wash, the verb is wash, but in case of will Sally wash, what you should write after will? After will you should write wash. Excellent. If she make, after if, present simple. What is present simple? So after she, he, it, what you should write? Make, makes. You should add what? S. Well done. The next one now. Will we be warm enough if we wear the jackets? So we start the question with what? With will. What is the subject here? We. So what you should after will you should write be. The verb should be without any changing. Be the same, okay? Enough, warm enough. If we, after we, the subject here is we, so you should write we, where or where's, where without s. Excellent, because we, they, you, I, no need to add s to the verb. The next, if it rain, will we go to the park? Okay, if it, I start with what? With if, so you should add comma. If it, the subject it. After it, what is the answer? What you should write? Rain. Rains. Good job. Will we? So we said after will, the verb should be the same without any changing. The verb one. Will we go to the park? Excellent. Now the last one. If they not have homework, so will they go to the cinema? Let's see. We have not have. What you should write after they? You should write they. You have don't or doesn't. Don't. Excellent. Because after they, we, you, or I, you should write don't. What you should write? Don't have. Will they go? Go or goes? Go to the cinema. Very good. Thank you, my dear children. This is the last for today.